Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another flight sim video. Today we're going to be taking Emirates Sky Cargo Boeing 777-200F from Dubai International Airport, and we're going to be heading over to Lagos in Nigeria. This flight takes about 8 hours and 2 minutes, so we are going to be enjoying 8 hours in the sky with the 777. And this should be a pretty cool flight. We are going to be departing during the evening, and then we're going to head over, and then we'll be there kind of like 3, maybe 4 a.m. So yeah, this should be a pretty cool flight. So yeah, we're gonna take this plane all the way over to Nigeria, and we're gonna be crossing a few countries. So let's get on with the flight. Okay, the plane has our has our location. So we are going to be operating as a cargo flight, as y'all know, flight 9913. You can look on flight radar 24. And usually the cargo flights have like an extra digit. Sometimes they don't, but that's what I realized. Like the cargo flights, they normally have extra, like more digits than a passenger flight would have. Which, I mean, that's something that I just noticed. Something that I wanted to kind of share with you guys here. Okay, so as you guys can see, we are now going to commence our pushback, and we're going to go ahead and start our engines. While we do that, we're going to do our flight controls. I might do it while we're pushing back, or we might do it when I stop the pushback. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and start engine number 2 first. And Dubai is looking pretty cool though. The airport runways is amazing. Oh wait, I think I just clicked the wrong thing. Hold up. Ground services, Dubai, pushback. All right, that was my bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the flight control test now. Here in a couple moments, I'm going to start engine number 1 while we do that. So in the meantime, you can go ahead and start. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start our taxi to runway 12 left, and then we'll be in the air heading over to Nigeria. Alright, just now lining up on 12 left. We do have a high takeoff speed, it's like 170 knots. So yeah, we are going to be sitting on the runway for a little while.
Airspeed's live.
All right, we have now reached our cruising altitude of 34,000. I was at 32,000, but I just didn't really record that part because, well, as you guys can see, it's literally dark outside. You can't even see anything. So, well, we'll be descending here in a few hours. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Let's go ahead and initiate our descent into Lagos. We are now coming up on our final turn. We do have to descend a little bit further because the approach mode is not capturing the glide slope. We're a bit too high because, as you can see on the flight display here, where the diamonds are above that, not above, below the line. If it's below the line, then we're too high. If it's above it, then we're too low. I mean, if you're too low, like, and if there's flat terrain, you could just let the plane kind of get closer to the glide slope and just capture it itself. Whereas if you were too high, you'd have to descend. So I love this feature of the 777. I mean, it's in any other aircraft, but this feature, that's just what I love about planes. It's really helpful, especially when you're in like terrible weather. You know, I'd hope the runway lights would show up by now, but it looks like it isn't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the autopilot guide the plane down to the runway just until I can see it, because I'm not sure if Legos just decided not to install runway lights. But I mean, I can see the runway, but like I don't want to fly the plane myself and then I end up messing up and then I gotta do a go around. So I'm gonna let this thing glide to the runway and then I'm gonna take control.
400. 300. 200. 100.
Sink rate. Sink
Light
rate.
slow. 20. 10. 5.
All right, everybody, welcome to Lagos, Nigeria. So I really have no idea where the cargo terminal is, and I should have like did some research on where it is. So I think I'm just gonna simply park up here. Well, not on the taxiway. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just gonna park somewhere over there. This feels a little illegal to park here, but you know, when you don't have directions, you just gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut down our I'm gonna go ahead and shut down our engine. Well, engine number 1. All right, well that's the end of the flight. Oh, I forgot to turn the seatbelt sign back on. Well, I guess. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and end this flight. We're gonna go ahead and shut her down real quick. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this flight. I will be doing another one like these soon. And make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss an upload. See you guys in our next one.